Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to understand how to automate sending Slack channel messages for new ClickUp task. So I manage a marketing team of a company, and here to create a new task for my teammates I am using ClickUp. So here in this case I want whenever I create a new task in my ClickUp account, then automatically alert message should be sent to my team on our Slack channel. So here to build this connection, I need to connect these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to understand how to automate sending Slack channel messages for new ClickUp tasks. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I manage a marketing team of a company and we use ClickUp to manage our projects and tasks. So here in this case, I want whenever a new task is created in my ClickUp account, then it's crucial that my team gets notified quickly so they can start working on it. So here I want whenever I'm going to create a new task in my ClickUp account, then automatically a notification should be sent to my team on our Slack channel. So by setting up automation to send Slack messages for new ClickUp tasks, I can ensure that every time a new task is created, an automatic notification is sent to our Slack channel. So here to build this connection, I need to connect my ClickUp account with my Slack account, and this connection keeps everyone informed about the latest task, help us stay organized and speeds up our workflow, making it easier to keep projects on track. So here to build this connection, I am going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error-free so you can focus on growing your business hassle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. And here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this Create Workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as Automate Sending Slack Channel Messages for New ClickUp Task. And here I'm going to select my folder as Automations. You can select your folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this Learn More link given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to our forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as ClickUp. So ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity platform that helps you manage tasks, projects, and teams in one place. People use ClickUp because it's flexible and customizable, making it easy to organize work, set priorities, and track progress. Whether you're handling simple to-do lists or complex projects, ClickUp offers tools like task management, time tracking, and collaboration features. It's popular because it keeps everything streamlined, helping teams stay on top of their work and boosting productivity. So here in my ClickUp trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new task, so that whenever we are going to create a new task in our ClickUp account, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture a response. And now here to connect my ClickUp with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your ClickUp account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter a API token. So here, following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my ClickUp account. And from here, I'm going to click on my profile icon. And from here, I'm going to select settings. Now here under settings, I'm going to click on this option given in the left side bar, which is named as apps. And here under apps, you can see we have received the API token. So here I'm going to regenerate the API token. And then I'm going to copy this API token. Now moving back to my Pabbly's workflow. And here I'm going to enter this API token. Now here after entering this API token, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the workspace name, space name, folder name and list name. So here to get all these details, let me take you back to my ClickUp account. And here in my ClickUp account, you can see my workspace name, that is Pabbly's workspace. And here you can see the space name on which I'm working, which is named as Pabbly Connect. And here you can see my folder name, which is named as ClickUp. And here also you can see my list name, which I'm currently working on, named as task. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow. And here I'm going to select my workspace name as Pabbly's workspace, space name as Pabbly Connect, and my folder name as ClickUp. And lastly, here I'm going to select my list name as task. And now here after entering all the required data, what we are going to do is that we are going to create a new task in our ClickUp account. So for that, let me take you back to my ClickUp account. And here I'm going to create a new task by clicking on this add a task button given over here. Here I'm going to give a name to my task such as create social media campaigns. And then here I'm going to select a due date. So here I'm going to select the due date as 30th August, and here I'm going to set the priority as normal. So here I've successfully created a new task, and now I'm going to add a description for this task by clicking on this task. And here you can see I have received the option for description. So here I'm going to add the description as plan and execute social media campaigns across platforms like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. So here I've successfully added a description for my task. So moving back. So with this, I have successfully created a new task in my ClickUp account. So now let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow. And now here after creating a new task in our ClickUp account, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the text content as the description which we entered while creating our task. Moving forward. Also, we have received some other details such as the priority, due date, and the task name as create social media campaigns. So with this, we have successfully set up a trigger. But here let me tell you that ClickUp is a polling based application. That means it will look for the new responses in every 10 minutes. Here if you want to change this trigger time, then you can click on the 3 dots given over here. And from here you can select set trigger time. And here in the set trigger time dialog box, you can click on this drop down menu given over here. And here you can see the minimum trigger time is 10 minutes and maximum is 24 hours. So here I'm going to select the minimum time and then I'm going to click on this save. And with this, we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step. And here I'm going to select my action application as Slack. So Slack is a communication platform designed for teams and workplaces, allowing people to chat, share files, and collaborate on projects in real time. It organizes conversations into channels, making it easy to keep track of different topics and projects. People use Slack to improve team communication, reduce email overload, and streamline workflows. It integrates with many other tools and services, making it a central hub for work-related communication and collaboration. So here in my Slack action step, I'm going to select my action event as send channel message, so that whenever a new task is going to be created in my ClickUp account, then automatically an alert message should be sent to my team on my Slack channel. And now here to connect my Slack with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Slack account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Slack. And here you can see it is asking me to enter my token type. So here I'm going to enter my token type as user. But here if you want to learn how you can enter this token type, then you can check the documentation by clicking on this learn more hyperlink given over here. So here I've selected my token type and now I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see our access window has appeared in front of us. So from here we are going to select our workspace. So here I'm going to select my workspace and now here Pabbly Connect is requesting for the access. So here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select my channel name. So here to get this channel name, let me take you to my Slack account, and here you can see my channel which I have created with the name Marketing Team. So here I want every time I create a new task in my ClickUp account, then automatically my team should be notified on this specific channel with all the task details. So now moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to search for my channel, that is Marketing Team. So this is my channel. Scrolling little down, and here you can see it is asking me to enter the message. So basically here I need to enter the message which I want to send to my team on every time I create a new task. So this is the message which I want to send to my team on every time I create a new task, which says new task created, task name, task description and priority. Please make sure to complete the task as per the priority mentioned. So here in this blank values, I'm going to enter these values. But here instead of entering these values manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we are going to create a new task in our ClickUp account, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map my task name. So for that I'm going to search for my task name over here. So this is my task name. And here I'm going to map my task description. So this is my task description. And here I'm going to map the priority of my task. So here I'm going to search for the priority. So this is my priority. So now here I've successfully entered a message over here. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me for an image URL, alt text, bot name, bot icon and some other fields. So these fields are not a required field, so here I'm going to leave them blank. But if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And then here it is asking me for auto expand links. So for that I'm going to select true, and then here it is asking me for link usernames and channel names. True, and then here it is asking me for reply broadcast. So for that I'm going to select false, and then lastly here it is asking me for thread message ID. So again this field is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. But if you want to add any thread message ID, then you can do it as per your need. And now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully sent a message on our Slack channel. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a new message over here which says new task created, task name as create social media campaigns, task description as plan and execute social media campaigns across platforms like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. and priority as normal. And lastly it says please make sure to complete the task as per the priority mentioned. So with this we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation with a real-time example to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we need to create a new task in our ClickUp account. And for that, let me take you back to my ClickUp account. And here in my ClickUp account, I'm going to create a new task by clicking on this add task button given over here. And here I'm going to give a name to my task such as create lead magnets. And here I'm going to select a due date. So here I'm going to select the due date as 31st August. And here for the priority, I'm going to select the priority as high. And now I'm going to enter a description for my task by clicking over here. And here you can see I can write a description over here. So here I'm going to enter the description as develop ebooks, white papers or webinars to attract and convert leads. So with this I have successfully added a new description, and with this I have successfully created a new task over here. So now let's go and check our Slack channel whether we have received a new notification or not. So here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see after refreshing also, we haven't received a new task notification over here. That is because here I've already told you that ClickUp is a pooling based application and it will look for the new responses in every 10 minutes. So here to receive the notification, we have to wait for some time. So now it's been some time. So now let's go and check our Slack channel. And here you can see we have successfully received a new notification over here which says new task created. Task name as create lead magnets, task description as develop ebooks, white papers or webinars to attract and convert leads, and priority as high. So with this we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as ClickUp and our action as Slack, so that whenever a new task is going to be created in our ClickUp account, then automatically our team is going to receive a notification on our Slack channel. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.